Throwback Thursday. Hey, it's Thursday. Welcome to the show. We're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. It's actually
a little chilly right now, but it's going to be beautiful.
Come on now.
Not comparatively to what we have had.
No,
That's
not
true.
at all. But just
I looked at the weather and I went, I'm going to start in shorts and T-shirt, and I'll go with that. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I mean, with where it's headed.
I've got shorts on under my jeans, but they're the other kind of shorts.
Whoops.
They can't make a public appearance.
What do you call those briefs?
Boxer briefs. You go briefs, not draws?
Boxer briefs.
Okay. Yeah. So you little crossover, boxers, briefs.
They collided. It's almost like,
it's like they got together and had a baby?
Well, it's almost like the peanut butter and jelly. They decided
to become one.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly. The only thing that's bad about a peanut butter and jelly is if you make it for lunch and then have to eat it later, and then you get jelly bread.
Yeah, that wet bread is just.
You ready? You know how to combat that?
How?
A thin layer of peanut butter on each slice of bread jelly in the middle. The peanut butter acts as a protective layer to your bread.
So it's all about
got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Take the advice of a father of many.
I love it. I love that. You know what the only thing good about a peanut butter jelly that's healthy is the peanut butter.
Right, yeah.
Only a smidge of the peanut butter.
That's true. That's true. My favorite thing to do is to give the dog a spoon of peanut butter and just watch him go crazy. Anyway, hey, we're at the backyard. I don't know what were we talking about? Oh, the weather. The weather's going to be great today.
Squirrel.
Where did we get peanut butter out of the weather?
We chased a squirrel.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Squirrel. Anyway, going to be beautiful. This weekend is going to be summertime. Today is the last full official day of winter.
That is correct.
Today.
Tomorrow, spring has sprung. Spring will spring. Sprung? I don't know. Yeah.
We'll spring it, baby. Spring will be here. Hey, here's the deal. We got another local person, local business to be on the show. Another local great musician, old Gene. He's ready to play right now, but we had to put a muzzle on him to hold him back. But we'll let him loose at 9 o'clock to play music. We're at the backyard. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning on the Zack Owen Show. That's with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Join it's almost like I Dream of Jeannie, the old show. We go to the pledge and you go like this, you go, And Holly appears.
He's got magic.
Holly, did any of y'all are young, did any of y'all ever watch I Dream of Jeannie?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Barbara Eden?
Yeah.
She was beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
What's called a rerun, Zach? It's called a Nick at Night.
No, we weren't really there for the original go around.
No.
What was what's the channel that shows everything?
Nick at Night.
No, the other one. There's another
TV
one.
Land?
Yeah, TV
yeah.
Land, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see a lot of old westerns and stuff on there. But
I
I
used to love Bewitched.
Oh, Bewitched.
Oh,
Oh,
Bewitched
my
was the
gosh.
better Darren.
Yeah, that's good.
My favorite was always Get Smart.
Get Smart was great.
So
I watched
good.
that.
Don
yeah.
Adams.
I mean, we could stand here and,
Right.
I watched, there was a time period, there was always the Westerns. There was a time period, everything was a Western, Gunsmoke, Rawhide, da. And then came some Army stuff. There was Combat, the Rat Patrol, all those were there. And then they started getting into things like The Fugitive. The movie The Fugitive came from the TV show, actually.
Right.
But anyway, why are we talking about TV? We're talking about peanut butter and TV out of nowhere.
Those
Well,
squirrels, boy, they just all over the place
As
today.
you said yesterday, Seinfeld is a show about nothing. We are
Our
a show
show's about
Everything.
Seinfeld, that's my favorite.
Everything.
One of the best.
Oh, one of the best.
I'll never
Absolutely.
forget the final episode of Seinfeld. Jim and I had a watch party down at the Hilton. I don't recall the name of what the restaurant was at that time, that's in the lobby, but it was full. We packed it to watch
Damon's.
Seinfeld.
Wasn't it Damon's? It was the
It was.
like a barbecue.
Yes.
or-
It was.
It
ribs
was.
or
You're right.
something.
Ribs or
You're right.
You're exactly
Yeah.
right.
I liked that.
And it was packed out, and I'll never forget when it ended. Everybody just sat there looking at each other like, "What the hell
Really?
just happened?"
That just what?
What's your all-time favorite show? If you just go back and say, "Man, this is
I
it."
think The Office.
The
You mean
Office
a
is
TV
great.
Show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. And Parks and Recreation and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
I like the dry humor, the just every day to day.
And the way they do the camera work,
Oh, it's
and they
so
look at
good.
it.
Witty. Yeah.
No, you're right. What about you, Jessica? What's your all-time favorite? Cops. Bad boy, what you gonna do?
Law and Order.
Oh, that's good.
Which one, though? There's, 3 or 4 different.
So I liked the original.
Uh-huh.
And then I really like the Organized Crime, the newest one. Wasn't a
Oh, you
fan
do?
of Criminal Intent.
Yeah.
You like the SVU?
I did, and then I quit watching it for a long time because I thought it got really, really dark.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I kind of watch it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
was
Organized
just-
Crime and then the original.
I was shocked. I thought, man, they've really hit the bottom of the barrel in the writing department. When they came out with Law and Order SUV, I thought, everybody drives an SUV.
Everybody.
And then Jim goes, no, that's SVU. And I go, what?
Whoops.
And you have to think they're getting these shows based on things that happen.
Oh, sure.
That's the scariest part about it. So
You're
like,
right.
Okay, New York.
Yeah.
Or life. Yeah.
Kevin, what's your all-time favorite?
I would say, just because fond memories of binge watching this show back when binge watching wasn't a thing was 24.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
24 was a great one.
We got into it a little bit late, and so we went through
Yeah.
seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
And
slim
the-
amount of time where we could stay up late enough to watch 3 or 4 episodes at a time late into the night,
That was-
and so we would go through seasons in a week.
But I have to say about 24, as it went on,
Yeah.
it didn't,
No.
it got not as good.
Right.
The first season was
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah. I
You know
mean,
what?
That's kind of the nature of a lot of those things. You kind of run
have
a
a-
little dry in the writing
Exactly.
department.
I have a tie, and I've been around a long time, watched a lot of TV because that's kind of my thing. I like watching TV. People would say, "Oh, you listen to music all the time?" No, after 47 years in the radio, I don't listen to music that much.
Like I watch cable.
And my two are very different than what you would ever imagine.
Yeah.
The Price is Right and Judge Judy.
Oh my gosh.
I promise you.
So-
I am a Judge Judy. Now, the newer one, Judy Justice, which started, I don't care that much about that one. but Judge Judy and The Price is Right.
So one of those you want to come on down, and the other one you do
You don't
not
want to, no.
want to come on
No,
down.
you don't want to.
That's funny.
See, everybody in I guess my time period loved Friends. I was never
Yeah.
a Friends fan.
I didn't.
Never a thing.
I
don't
like
like it.
I like Friends. It was
I liked
okay.
the hairstyles, and I loved Rachel.
Chandler and Phoebe always got on my nerves, and so I was like, I just can't. I can't.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, and I have to go. I mean, now that we're talking about Sopranos, I love Sopranos. Was a great show.
That's another one
Yes.
that ended a little.
Weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, Suits was really good.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I like
Sopranos is
it.
a great one.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one that was a great, and HBO just pulled the plug. They got into some kind of, the guy that directs it, wrote it, they got into it, and he just was Deadwood. I don't know if y'all ever saw that. It was about the old Western days in Deadwood, and it was realistic. What I would say, oh my God, that's real.
What's the one on Netflix that had Keith Sutherland in it pretty recently?
Oh, about
where-
he was.
Yes, he was
He was
like,
a senator or something, and he
That
got
actually
thrown
started
in.
on ABC and then got
was
moved to
that
Netflix.
called?
Designated
That's pretty good.
Survivor.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go,
it.
Designated
Yeah.
Survivor.
Yeah.
Okay, what the hell are we doing? Today's TV show is brought to you by TV.
We're all
Holly
over
Harris,
the place.
right? Holly? Holly already started off on the good foot this morning by saying that she listened to Zach and Jim. But here's the part that always throws me when they go, I've been listening to you since I was a little girl.
You're like, oh.
And I go, oh, man. All right, Holly, tell us about your time with Saronia.
Yeah. So I opened Saronia with my business partner, Martha Sanders, back in 2004. And we had it for 20 years. Yeah, and had a restaurant in there and so many amazing vendors. It was such an incredible place. And I followed in the footsteps of Diane Henderson, who originally had Saronia. And then my business partner tragically passed away unexpectedly. And it was God telling me it was time to kind of close that chapter.
Yeah.
And so,
I tell you, I miss it. I drive by every day and I go, oh man, Saronia, you know?
yeah, I know. It was, everything has its season.
Yeah.
And so I was able to, I sold the property, and I wish it all the best. It's such a historical building. They've done a beautiful job kind of painting it and getting it back to life. So they're looking
Yeah.
for the perfect tenant. But
Who do you know the story or how the name was given, Saronia?
I do. I know more than you'll ever want to know about any of that
All right,
stuff.
tell me. I've always wondered that.
Yeah, so there was an author named Madison Cooper who wrote a book called Saronia, Texas. And he wrote it up in the top floor of the Cooper Foundation home that's on the corner of 18th and
Oh, really?
Austin. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that historic.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was all about, Saronia means chameleon. So it was all about, he wrote about all of these real people in Waco, and it was a very risque book because that was back when prostitution was legal in Waco and all these things. So he wrote about doctors, lawyers, all these who's family. And so Diane Henderson, who opened Saronia, decided she's going to name the store Saronia.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she named all of her menu items after these characters in the book. I mean, she was a character herself. I loved her. And she actually came up with the concept of a co-op. And then Jennifer Wilson and Christy Proctor, who started Spice,
Right.
worked for Diane, and that's how they came up with that. So Spice has been around for about 25 years. We were around for 20. And Diane was just, she got Businesswoman of the Year many times in Waco.
yeah.
It was just really an incredible place. So
I remember a couple of times, I can't remember if it was for the old, when the fair used to do a style show, but I got rooked into doing style show and wearing some Western clothes and walking through Saronia. I remember that.
yes.
Whew,
yeah.
A lot of things.
Yeah, I think the building sat vacant for about 9 years before we opened. And so, yeah, I was 24 years old, and it was 2004.
Wow.
I was a baby.
Well,
But
you
yeah.
still are a baby.
Well,
Still are
thanks.
a baby. All right, we're talking with Holly, and we've talked about TV. We've talked about Saronia. We've talked about prostitutes.
What?
What?
Y'all didn't hear that?
I
I
don't
missed that
remember
one.
this.
But what we're going to really talk about is why she's really here. But we're not going to tell you what that is until we come back. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back and we'll check in with Jessica, find out what's going on in country music news here at the Backyard on a Thursday morning. Back after this.
For over 2 decades, I've come to Allen Samuels shop, especially for trucks, because I've been very satisfied with the performance of those trucks. I think the strengths of Allen Samuels is obviously in their customer service and obviously taking care of your vehicle after the sale.
Like Allen Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Allen Samuels Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. We offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business.
Polo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress, that helps you calm down and feel better. You sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Bubble wasn't here. I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with scratch defense non-stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com.
At Covers and All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Holly is with me, but before we find out why she's here,
She's just here to hang out.
we're going to go over to Jessica, and we're going to find out what's going on in country music, brought to you by Stroud Security.
Well, Kelly Clarkson was at Rodeo Houston, and she reminded us and her fans of her country music roots by performing a cover of Tanya Tucker's A Little Too Late. This performance has turned out to be one of the biggest buzzworthy moments of this year's country performances at Rodeo Houston. Go Google it.
Are her roots in country? I think this is sort of a fallacy that she invented.
I'm going to
Even
tell you
though
what
she's from Texas, I think that.
I'm going to tell you what the talk is this year of Houston Rodeo. Have y'all not? I mean, they closed it down one day because of the violence. The violence and kids.
I mean, I can't even imagine. Like, I wouldn't even go for any other reason than concert. I'd probably go for that and then leave.
A friend of mine, and it's floating around. It's somebody took pictures of what some of the women are wearing. They're supposed to be a dress code. They're supposed to be.
It's atrocious.
And they're posting it. And my comment, this was my comment, because I said, it amazes me that, number one, they think they're beautiful, sexy, and attractive by wearing that stuff.
That mirror lied.
But here's what's even worse. There's men out there that think that's attractive and beautiful. Anyway.
It was apparently a big spring break situation,
Yes.
they said. I kind of got sucked into that rabbit hole on TikTok the other day, and I was thinking, Houston's already not a city I really enjoy going to. I mean, it has a lot of great things.
Yeah.
But apparently, yeah, I had friends that went for concerts, and they were not in the carnival
Sure,
aspect.
sure.
But they said it was unlike anything they've seen every year.
That's insane.
Crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Okay, move on from Houston Rodeo.
Well, Riley Green had an interesting experience during his show in Melbourne, Australia. During one of his songs, an item flew up out of the audience and struck Riley in the head and neck area.
It was a cell phone.
It was a cell phone. He briefly stopped the show. The band stopped playing. He literally shook it off, and a few minutes later, he went right back and continued his show.
It cut him.
It did.
And he was bleeding down his neck, and they came up, kind of mopped it up, but it kept bleeding. He went back, started. Once they got the person out that threw it, and it was flying hard.
It wasn't just tossed. It was chunked.
So somebody threw their cell phone.
Yeah.
Threw the
Which
cell
means
phone.
you don't get it back.
Right.
Yeah.
What happened to
It's
the
like,
good old
no.
days where they would
Threw beer cans.
throw panties?
I was excited. A woman took off their bra and threw
Like
it. I mean,
that's a
come
lot
on.
cheaper than a phone.
Oh,
Hello?
Yeah.
I remember like
I don't know,
the
some of
bras that
those-
would fly up and hit the cowboy hat, right? Like they would just hang on the cowboy hat.
Some of those girls that I saw in the pictures, if they threw their bra or panties, they could be heavier than a cell phone.
Oh.
Thank you. Anyway.
And last but not least, Casey Musgraves has announced her new album, Middle of Nowhere, will arrive May 1st, 2026. So we can look forward to
I
that
like
release.
Casey Musgraves.
I do too. I do too.
Great singer. All right, that's a look at what's happening in country music, brought to you by Stroud Security. All right, Holly, break the news to everybody. Why are you really here other than being lost this morning?
Well, I am a health and nutrition coach, and I coach for a company that stands for Master Your Life Forever. It's MYLFcoaching.com, which, haha, funny, MYLF, but it's MYLF. And I have been coaching for about 4 years. I have lost 160 pounds myself and kept it off for, over a decade. I did it all
Holy
natural
cow.
health and
Okay, wait, we got to stop right there. You've lost how much?
160 pounds. I was 310 pounds.
No.
Yes. And had 3 heart ablations, all the things. I just underwent a skin removal procedure October 1st that I had wanted for 5 years and removed 8 pounds of skin. It was the
Right.
final transformation. And so this is passionate. This is how I live my life. This is my calling. And after I lost my business partner, she was very unhealthy, and I loved her dearly like a sister. My passion grew even more. So I've been doing this for 4 years. Jenny McCormick started MYLF. She's the owner of it. And then I am the executive health and nutrition coach. So it's all remote, it's all online, but I've coached hundreds of women and men, and it's an incredible.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. I want to know, I always like to know, think back to, it's like a musician when they had their first guitar or wrote their first song. What was going through your mind when you weighed 300 plus pounds? What changed it and opened the door for you?
So I had an eating disorder really my whole life from high school to, 10 years ago. So I had anorexia nervosa in high school, almost died. I'm 6'2", and I was 97 pounds. And so they just teach you to eat anything. So then it triggers the binging, starving. So anyways, I had ebbed and flowed all throughout. But working at Saronia, owning it, being there up front, you're just everybody just sees. So people would be like, oh, are you pregnant? And then you're like, no, but now I'm going to go eat a whole pizza now that you just asked me if I was pregnant. Because now that's fun.
Yeah.
And so you're just kind of in it, and you're just covering up the body. And you have a smile on your face because you have to, but you're just so sad inside because it's really eating disorders and food addiction is a real thing for men and women. And men struggle with it so terribly bad, but just society doesn't accept it. Like they go, okay, a woman has this, but men don't care. Men care.
Yeah.
So, and looking good and feeling good, I care about people's organs, and I want you to be good, you know? Yes, you're gonna lose weight. If you do everything I tell you to do, I'm a fat loss expert, but I want you to live as long as possible. So longevity is top tier in my world, yeah.
Wow.
So.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk more. We're going to find out more about how you can go from 300 pounds to what your weight is, and find out how to be healthy and get all the information from Holly. But first of all, Holly, this is the time of the show where we like to talk about what we celebrate today, other than you being here, okay?
Okay.
Today is Thursday. Today is the 19th. It is the last full day of winter today.
Yay!
Today is National Backyard Day.
Go clean up your backyard.
Perfect.
Not particularly the backyard, which we love,
But here we are.
your backyard.
Yeah. But here we are.
Yeah.
At the backyard.
Might as well be at the
And
backyard.
it's gonna be 90 today, so you could probably, if you have a pool, you could probably get
All the
in.
way through Sunday is going to be
It's beautiful.
beautiful warm. But let's think about this. It's the first of spring, already the 90s. What's summer going to be like? Is it going to be back to being one of those scorchers?
You know it.
Well,
But I'm going to take that. I'll
You know
take
what?
scorchers over winter any
So-
day of my life.
that's what the girls at Rodeo Houston were planning. They were preparing themselves for summer.
That's what it
A little
Very
too
little
early.
Clothes.
Too
I mean,
early.
way too early. But you know, I mean, they were practicing.
Totally. No.
Do y'all all, I'll take an opinion of everybody here, their little poll. Do you like sitting in your backyard, your patio, enjoying your backyard?
Absolutely.
What's the number one feature or one thing you love about your backyard?
I love the pool, and just you give me a cocktail, like a little vodka soda with some lime or something, and some good music, and I could sit out there forever, or just
Right.
Yeah. Love it.
Jessica, what do you like about your backyard?
Well, right now it's a big old mess, but I like to sit out there and watch the dogs play and the kids play and all the running, and you know, I've got 2 little corgis.
Yeah.
So it's like watching little baked potatoes on legs run around your yard. You know, so it's pretty fun.
How about you, Kevin? What do you like?
Also a mess, but that's, again, kids, dogs. But, again, love to watch them play. We actually spent a huge amount of time outside last night, just kind of wearing them out and, you know, letting them play. But we have a great covering. So we have like a back shop to our backyard, and we have a roof that goes over the whole thing. So that's especially nice as it approaches up in the 90s and 100. That there's
And
there's
then you-
escape still outside, right?
And then you force your kids to take those big fans, and while you sit there, fan you.
They're not the cabana boys or girls, they're the
Yeah.
cabana kids.
Child
Peel my
protective
grapes
is-
for me.
Child Protective's on there. They're writing it down right there. We're going to go visit this household. The kids are working.
My goal this year is to get a TV on the back porch so I can sit and watch baseball. And then when
yeah.
football season hits, I
Yeah.
can watch a little bit of football before it gets just a little too chilly.
Yeah, that's what we do. You know, we have a very, very tiny backyard, and that's the way Andrea wanted it. She wanted a very tiny, stress-free yard. And we have a large patio, half of it's covered, TV, couches, all that. And we love to go out there, turn the ceiling fan on, watch TV, and
chill.
enjoy life. Just
So nice.
kick back and relax. And I enjoy working in the yard. I enjoy plants and mowing, and I do all the yard work at our house. It's just
so
not a lot to
I
do.
can give you my address.
No, I said I only do small yards.
Yeah.
National
Dang it.
Backyard Day. Enjoy your backyard. You know, unless you have really, really big dogs, then enjoy going around picking up the poop in your backyard.
That's not poop, that's landmines.
That is true.
That's
My deal is I just don't feed my dogs, and they go out and they eat it up in the
They
backyard.
have solar panels.
Oh, Child Protective
Oh,
Services.
the dogs are going to come get me. The dog police.
Yep.
National Poultry Day. Eat some chicken.
in your backyard.
In your backyard.
In your backyard.
Just do
Or
it
maybe
all.
have
Or-
some chickens in your backyard.
Yep.
Raise chickens.
Yep.
That's a thing. In
It is.
Metropolitan city.
I mean,
They've got cute
with
little
egg
coops.
prices, it's kind of worth having one of those
Oh,
things running
yeah.
around.
When we lived out on acreage in Oregon, we had chickens.
Oh, nice.
And so I could not keep up with the amount of eggs that they would produce. It was crazy. Although our dogs liked to
Eat them.
play
Yeah.
with them,
Yeah.
but they didn't realize what they
And
did
then they would be
What they were doing,
to
yeah.
them.
Dead
And
chickens.
Yeah. When I
did
used to
take
go
care
out
of a
to
few of them.
Andrea's house when she lived out, I can't think of that, off of Baylor Camp, the addition out there, there was a lady that had chickens, and by the side of the road, she had a table like this with a big cooler, igloo cooler, and said, free eggs. You know, if you
Wow.
feel like you want to leave a couple of dollars to help pay for grain or whatever,
So
you pull
sweet.
up and get you some eggs.
I'm all about the
great.
eggs. Now, when the rooster starts waking me up,
Yeah.
he gonna be dinner.
Yeah, we just had hens. just hens. Just do the hens. Yeah.
National Certified Nurses Day, very important.
Nice.
Oh, they're the
Our
backbone of
nurses.
the healthcare center.
As opposed to uncertified. I don't know.
Well, you know,
Certified Nurses Day. We salute our nurses.
just because she runs around in a nurse's outfit doesn't make her a nurse.
In fact, tonight, I'm glad you brought that up. Andrea, get out the old nurse's uniform for later tonight. And I'll break out the chickens. Anyway, National Chocolate Caramel. I say caramel. Do y'all say caramel?
Caramel.
Any of y'all?
Caramel.
Texans say caramel.
Okay, so this is sort of like.
Uh-oh, he's from.
You have
he's
to
from
assimilate.
Indiana.
You have to assimilate.
I'm fine with either one. Here's my thing. It's sort of like, how do you say? Do you say Caribbean or Caribbean?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
if I'm going to the place,
Caribbean.
it's the Caribbean. But if
Where have you been? I've been to the Caribbean.
right, but if I watch the movie, it's pirate or no. When I go to the place, it's Caribbean. But when I watch the movie, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. So
Yeah.
it depends on what I am combining caramel with.
Tomato,
I got it.
pecan,
To be fair,
pecan.
a
Which brings me
suburb
to
of Indianapolis is Carmel.
Which brings me to a
So-
debate about in our household at the grocery store. In a section of the ice cream area, you know, there's huge ice cream at HC's whole. There is a certain kind of cream in a bucket, and it's usually orange, lime, and what do they call that? They don't
Sherbet?
call that. What is it?
Sherbet.
Okay, what do you call it?
Sherbet.
Sherbet.
There's no R. It's sherbet.
Sorbet. Sorbet.
No, there's sorbet's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
There's
the little
sorbet, but if you look at it next time you go to the store, there's no R. It's sherbet.
But
people say sherbet.
Sherbet.
That's the way we were learned in Texas. Sherbet.
It's so funny. And it's good. But I
And
skip
it's
the
real
ice cream
good.
aisle. People should skip the ice cream aisle if you're on the fat loss journey.
Ooh, I know, but it's so tempting, isn't it?
Not anymore for me, but yes.
All right, National Automatic Door Day. I love my automatic garage door. That's nice. Those have come a long way with technical. We have automatic doors and this and
Right.
that. Mm-hmm. Automatic. So we salute you, the automatic door repairman.
So
National Let's Laugh Day.
I have a funny story about automatic door, okay?
Yeah?
We were walking into a store one time and had a whole, I think it was like a party supply place, and they had automatic doors, right? You go in front, but next to it was several different glass panes. Well,
Sure.
one of my sons didn't realize that one of those
Right into
glass
the
panes was
pane.
just a pane, literally turned into a pane because he thought the door was opening and he just bam right into the window. Yeah, it was. I made sure he was okay.
Yeah.
You laugh.
And then we
But
laughed a lot.
But we have to laugh about it because today is National Let's Laugh Day.
That's good.
Encourages joy and humor as a tool for wellness.
So I have one more. You ready for
Okay,
this?
I'm ready.
It's the National Chase a Squirrel Day on the Zack Owen Show. We have chased so many squirrels today.
Yep.
There you go.
Because we like to laugh.
We do.
There we go.
We
Laughing
laugh. That's
is a
very
true
important on
healer.
our show is laugh. We think it's funny and educational as
Yes.
well. All right.
We'll teach you a
there
thing
you
or
go.
two.
That's what we celebrate. Today is Thursday, March the 19th. Tomorrow, the first day of spring. What time does spring hit? Any idea? Usually it's some odd time like 10,
no idea.
15 or... I have no idea.
No idea. We'll figure that out
Okay,
tomorrow.
so Friday, March the 20th at
Yeah.
10:46.
See, I told you it's always 10
a.m.
o'clock.
Yeah.
There you go. 10:46.
PM?
All right, tomorrow's
AM.
springtime.
AM. Okay.
Yeah.
This
Just
moment
after-
signifies when the sun crosses the celestial equator, bringing nearly equal day and night lengths, with days continuing to get longer.
Wow.
See what I started?
You got to be a certified nurse to understand that.
I think so.
No,
yeah. All right. Holly is here. Holly's with MYLF, MYLF Coaching. And I want to know about, because I don't know anything about it. I want you to tell me about it, how it came about, and for a older, simple-minded man like me, explain it to me.
Sure. So, like I said, Jenny McCormick is the founder,
Creator,
CEO,
yeah.
of it,
Uh-huh.
and she does an amazing job. And it's a platform built for. It's truly a mindset journey. So, everybody does these quick fixes, GLP-1, that's a big thing right now, at which we help people on that journey as well. It plays a role if you're pre-diabetic or have diabetes or whatever. And
Right.
we also help people get off of those. But this is about building your mindset, nutrition, your lifestyle, working out, who you surround yourself with. It's a true and lasting lifestyle change. And there's a lot of talk about food noise right now. And from my experience of that, it's just about processing your life and emotions. And food can be a person's best friend. It doesn't talk back.
You're exactly
It tastes
right.
good. It's a dopamine hit. And our society is all about overconsumption. And for this party, let's have food and more food and more food and more food. So there's never a chance for your body to actually rest and burn fat and take a minute and do that. So I coach people through this process of how to burn fat, what this means, how to look at your mindset in a different way, work out. And Jenny has created this beautiful program, and it's all online, and it walks you step by step through that mindset journey. And then we have over 800 amazing recipes that are so easy, created by a dietitian. We have incredible live workouts and then a workout system. We have Zoom calls, a beautiful community. It's a whole thing. And it's a really big deal when you surround yourself with people that believe in you and really lift you up in a world that's become pretty negative. It's really hard to find people that are, like you hear it, girl's girl, or you're really rooting for someone's success.
Right.
I'm rooting for people's success. People have believed in me my whole life. I have great mentors, and that's the thing I want to give back. So I am a person's cheerleader, walking with them, doing the things.
When you sign up or become part of MILF coaching, is it like I know Kevin goes to the gym, 2-3 days a week and works out a schedule.
Good for you.
So what's the set on that? Is it every day let's check in with Holly or
Yes.
what?
Yeah, so I always start my clients with Metabolism Mastery. It's a 12-week program that is a beautiful program that Jenny has created, and I do daily coaching, daily check-ins. I help people with travel. I've got a couple that's in Bali right now for a month. I've got another couple in the UK for a month. We're navigating. They're sending me menus. I'm walking them through. We get you focused on your workouts, body movement, your macros.
Right.
You can go to the gym or you don't have to go to the gym. There's a lot of women specifically that feel uncomfortable going to the gym at first on their journeys. It can be a little uncomfortable. We have the most incredible at-home workouts. That's where I work out now. I used to be a gym girly, and now I set up a really cool thing in my garage and my treadmill and weights and all of that, so we do that. So it can be both ways, but I walk you through your food daily and mindset and workout. It's a hand-in-hand situation on the journey. So
Right.
yeah, it's really neat.
I've said it and I'll say it again. We have become a nation of supersized.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, you ate what mom put on the plate in front of you, meat, 2 veggies, small portions. Now we want everything double, triple, supersized, what-sized, everything. It's out of control.
The thing that's really hard for me is because in a world where obesity is truly killing the United States, we then create something that's still a quick fix, but yet don't teach people how to eat while you're doing it. So then Big Pharma's back in it, and it's like, eat this to keep you sick, and it's a cycle. And so I'm all about breaking the cycle of that. Taking medication, I'm like, if you need it, great. I'm so grateful for that, and doctors and nurses and all the things. But I'm also about whole foods heal your body. This lifestyle can reverse age you, and it has done that for me. I don't take any heart meds. I've had 3 heart surgeries. Like, I have celiac and ulcerative colitis. I've put that in remission, the ulcerative colitis, through this lifestyle. Whole foods, it's incredible. Your skin, I don't have makeup on right now. I just have lip gloss. Like, you just feel alive. So it's a powerful way to do it, the real and true way. That's the way I feel.
I've been told, and you might, I don't know if you will back me on this, or maybe you have your own opinion, but I've been told that one food item, there's a lot, but one food item that is not by any means good for you, but everybody just about eats it up and goes, this is the greatest. You know what that is, Jessica? Velveeta cheese.
Oh, gosh.
That block of Velveeta cheese.
It's just fake.
It's fake cheese.
See, I thought you were
chemicals.
I thought you were going to say something like people thought it was healthy, but it wasn't.
No, it's
like
not
a
healthy
potato
at all.
or something like that.
But it tastes so good when you make your queso and stuff, and you eat, or you make a grilled cheese out, whatever. Have you ever seen, after you've melted it, and it sits on the spoon or sits in the bowl, it turns harder than concrete.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what it's doing.
Any cheese that has to sit on a shelf and not be refrigerated,
Exactly.
you just don't do it. So that cheese whiz, like
We figured out queso on your smoker while you're like with actual cheese, right? Cream cheese, cheddar cheese.
Nice.
Sure.
Yes.
Like that is like you'll never eat a Velveeta again.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
you can eat. But you okay? So you're not smoking meat, right? So you don't have 2 hours to slowly melt it, whatever.
Yeah.
You can still use all of that and use your oven.
Yeah, or crock pot.
Or yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just not.
100%. And you could throw in some cottage cheese to bump up the protein a little bit. Cheese is not bad for you. It's just the chemicals that are in things like that. I love cheese.
Yeah,
I love cheese.
You're right. All right, we're going to talk more with Holly about MYLF coaching and find out how you can get in touch and follow through on this. But first of all, we'll take a commercial break. We'll come back and guess what we have this morning?
What?
It's Throwback Thursday.
Uh-huh.
We'll
Throwing
throw
it
back a
back.
little clip from back in the 90s.
Oh, I thought we were throwing back shots.
We could do that too. We could do shots. By the way, did you celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
I did. I worked and worked and worked. That's how I celebrated. And I forgot to wear green, so I just all around failed.
Oh, I
this
had
year.
green. We did everything.
Oh, he
and
was,
let me tell
he
you,
was styling.
I love it.
we were at Barnett's, and I drank enough for you. So
I love Barnett's.
Just
Was
to let
it
you know.
green beer?
I don't drink beer. I'm not a beer
Oh,
drinker.
well, okay.
It
But it's
was
food coloring,
whatever
so it could have
was.
gone in your wine, your vodka, your...
Rum.
That's funny.
There you
Rum.
go.
Anyway, here we are, Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Gene's going to come up later and play some music for us. We got a throwback clip. We'll find out what's going on around Waco. Next hour, we got birthdays. We got country music history, things to talk about there. Sports with Cam Stewart. It's a busy show. Talk more with Holly. We'll be back right after this.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
better sleep inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and organichemp.com. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Golf Partner.
Hi, I'm Mitch, the co-founder of Cake, a sexual health and wellness company designed for today and designed for you. Yes, you. The entire product line can be found at hellocake.com, and it's also available in every Walmart near you.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Today, Backyard Day. Woohoo! Holly is here from MYLF Coaching. Holly, I'm going to talk to you about one of our great morning show sponsors, Universal Windows Direct. As a realtor, we look at, in an older home, how good the windows and doors are. The very important part about selling your home or buying a home, check them out. And if you need them replaced with energy efficient windows and doors, please call my friends at Universal Windows Direct. Check them out. Here's the website, Universal Windows Direct, Central Texas. Boom! They're located in their new office over in Woodway. So go check them out.
Right off of 84. I saw them yesterday.
Universal Windows Direct. And tell them you heard about it here on the Zack Owen Show. All right, Holly, I need you to tell me, for those that are watching or listening, how can they reach out to you if they have a question about MYLF coaching or really want to get into it?
Yeah. So you can go to the website. It's MYLFcoaching.com. Make sure it's MYLF, otherwise. And then also I have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Holly Harris, or HH Harris Coach on Instagram. And message me, email us on the website, any of that. But really wherever you are on the health and wellness journey, whether it's fat loss, body recomposition, reverse dieting, maintenance, or I have clients now who just were diagnosed with cancer or just lost a baby, or wherever you are in the journey, it's never too late to change your life. So walking proof of it.
Yeah. Very important, very important. And Jenny is involved as the founder. She's still involved?
Oh gosh, yes, very active. She leads all of the workouts. Her and Megan is another coach, and they do live workouts. Jenny is incredible. She works her tail off, and she has created a beautiful community. I'm so honored to walk with her and proud of her, so it's great.
Very good. MYLF Coaching. Got to check it out. All right, let's go back over to Jessica. She's going to tell us what should we go do tonight or maybe this weekend around Waco, brought to you by Stroud Security.
So there's several things going on in Waco tonight.
Yes.
Today is free ice cream cone day at Dairy Queen. Woohoo! So that's not on your health journey, but it is free ice cream day. Elite barrel racing is going on at the Extraco Event Center. Tonight is the Chris Kyle documentary premiere at the Waco Hippodrome. It is comedy night at the Hotel Herringbone, Jeep night here at the Backyard Stage Bar and Grill, and the Women of Texas Music at the Texas Music Cafe. And of course, we have Stoney LaRue coming this weekend here at the Backyard Stage and Grill.
Booyah! There you go. Stroud Security. I got one more, and it's a big one.
Ooh, lay it
going on
us.
starting Friday through Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Rattlesnake Roundup.
Oh my gosh.
The Riesel Fair Association is having their second annual snake hunt. All rattlesnake entries are welcome. Rattle, rattle. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be held in Riesel. Friday, 3 to 9 o'clock, Saturday, 9 to 6, and Sunday, 10 to 3. There's going to be all things going on, all kinds of stuff over there. Go check out the snake handlers and get a famous Riesel Fair hamburger while you're over there.
So I'm all about the Riesel Fair. You won't.
Well, that's coming up later.
Okay.
I
Well,
have
you won't
that's
catch
in
me.
May.
You won't catch me dead at the Rattlesnake
Oh,
Roundup.
same. I'm so scared.
I will come out of my skin and run away.
Just like a snake.
Quick story.
No.
The granddaddy of them all is the Sweetwater
Yes.
Rattlesnake Roundup. And when I was in radio in Abilene, we went and we broadcast every year from the Rattlesnake Roundup. That's huge.
Oh my gosh.
People come from all over the world for it. And they go, hey, Zach, well, actually then my name was Bobby. I had to go by the name Bobby. And I had a partner, a girl named Bonnie, Bobby and Bonnie. And they go, Bobby and Bonnie, you want to get in the pit and milk a rattlesnake? Well, sure we do. Yeah. And we get in a big round pit, and they're everywhere on the floor, mostly around the edges. And we had nothing special on. And the guy goes, okay, here's how I go. And they got the jar with and you milk them, and he says, okay, I'm going to hand it to you, and you're going to put your index finger, you're going to grab it by the neck, put your index finger on their head, and then hold it with the body with your other hand, and you're going to place it up there and milk it. Now, when you're finished, do not lay the snake down or it'll bite you. Throw it away from you, because as you lay it, they're going to turn. Okay. So I grabbed the head with my left. Well, I'm not left-handed.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
my weaker hand.
Oh, what
You
happened?
don't realize how strong that rattlesnake was. And I was going, dear God,
They all
it's
muscle.
fixing to bite me all over my face and my stomach and the chest. I milked it as quick as I could and threw it down. I go, never again.
Yeah.
Then later that day, they go, Zach.
You want to do it again?
Or Bobby, we've entered you in the rattlesnake eating competition.
Oh, okay.
Which they slice up
That's
the
much easier.
rattlesnake. And they fry it.
Yeah.
Put it in cornmeal and fry it. And I'm going to tell you this.
Easier.
There's very, very little meat.
Really?
Very little meat.
Really?
And it's greasy as hell.
Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it about
I'm
rattlesnake.
proud of you for doing that. I would not have done that.
You're just going to live through me, aren't you? on that?
I am. I'm curious.
Jessica loved that story.
Yeah.
Still.
I
Y'all don't
sometimes.
So how horrified I am of snakes, and that was just torture.
Hey, I've done crazy stuff in my career. So I'll tell you something about wrestling the bear in a bar.
I'd rather do
wrestled a
that
bear.
than what you just described.
Whew. Anyway, we jumped out of an airplane at 15,000 feet too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I've done that.
and thank God there was a parachute attached to us.
That.
Anyway, we're talking with Holly, and Holly, before you get out of here, kind of recap us again on what MYLF coaching is and how we can get a hold of you and find out more information.
Yeah, so again, MYLF stands for Master Your Life Forever. I live this lifestyle. I walk it. It's a beautiful community. MYLFcoaching.com. Reach out if you have any questions at all. You can find me also on Facebook, Instagram. You can find MYLF Coaching on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yeah, and never too late. Jump in.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Gene's going to come up with music after 9 o'clock. Before Holly gets out of here, she is on the list. Didn't you put her on the list up here, Kevin?
Yeah, she's on the list.
The list of incredible people to tell an incredible bad joke of the day.
Yes.
Incredibly bad.
Yes, and you get to choose from this list. If it's not marked out, you may select one and do it right now. Bad joke of the day.
Yeah, I already picked it. What's a coach's favorite vegetable in March?
What?
Full court Presley.
I love it.
National Laughing Days.
Well, we're just laughing to make you feel good, okay? Holly Harris, MYLF Coaching, thank you so much for coming in today. Appreciate you very much.
Really
and thank you for listening to Zack and Jim all those years back when we were on the radio. We miss you, Jim, by the way.
Back when she was a little girl.
When she was a small child.
Oh, gosh.
All right, Gene Farrar's coming up next. We'll play some music, but first of all, we've got news and weather from our friends over at KWTX News Channel 10, and we're going to throw in the throwback clip from the Zack and Jim 25 Hot Country video show from about 1992, 93. So we got that coming up. Stick with us here at the Backyard on a Thursday.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. Investigators do not believe the massive fire that destroyed an historic building in Gatesville's town square was intentionally set. The Gatesville Messenger, Freedom Bail Bonds, and Laird's Furniture Store lost everything. Davidson's Chiropractic was also heavily damaged. City Manager Brad Hunt says investigators believe the fire started in the Gatesville Messenger building, then spread. Officials had previously said it started at Freedom Bail Bonds. And U.S. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is raising questions about a former security guard killed in a standoff with Dallas police. New body cam footage shows officers chasing 39-year-old Diamond Robinson's car, which was flagged for having stolen license plates. Officers followed him into a parking garage. Investigators say he pointed a gun at the officers, who then opened fire, killing him. Robinson had multiple aliases, including Mike King, which he used to get the job on Crockett's security team. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas still rain-free, but not heat-free, that's for sure, as we continue the warming trend that started on Tuesday. Morning temperatures not too bad, out the door in the low to mid-50s today. With lots of sunshine, we'll see highs in the mid to upper 80s this afternoon. Thankfully, the heat index a little bit below the actual temperature thanks to low humidity. Record high today of 90 degrees is safe, but tomorrow's 88-degree record high temperature is not. We're forecasting a high of 92. More records set to fall this weekend. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafiore.
We'll have those videos plus many more, plus also some new sponsors this week. Hi, we're Zack and Jim. Here's what's coming up this week on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Country videos and country news. Sunday night after Eyewitness News on 25 Hot Country Cafe. Oh! The Call of the Wild. Sorry. That's Aaron Tippin's new song, new video on 25 Hot Country Cafe. You know, we want to thank our proud sponsor, one of our new sponsors. That's right. That is Juan's House of Guitars and Banjo. That's right. Remember Juan's motto, I know I've got something you'd like to pick. So come on by to Juan's House of Guitar and Banjo. We'll be back with more videos after this. Oh, Ron, we're over here. Over here. Welcome back to 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zack and Jim.
Let's do a double shot of videos.
Ron, over here, Ron.
Let's kick it off with newcomer Rick Trevino.
Over here, Ron.
Right here.
Right here.
Back-to-back videos on 25 Hot Country Cafe with Zack and Jim.
Hey, we'll be back with more videos, but right now we want to thank another new sponsor. That's Vivian's Half-Price Pantyhose Emporium, where Vivian says, don't forget, come on by. Our pantyhose are always half off.
That's the latest from Restless Heart, the title track off their current CD called Big Iron Horses. That video getting a lot of airplay on VH1.
Yeah, it's a good song. Hey, time to take another break. Want to thank another new sponsor on 25 Hot Country Cafe.
Another one?
Wally's Wheelbarrow World, where Wally says, come on by and take a dump on us.
Well, that's going to about wrap things up for this week's 25 Hot Country Cafe. And, you know, this portion of the show has been brought to you by the Foreman Finance Company. Friends, if you have bills to pay, please give it back. Bill's head's getting cold.
That's going to wrap it up. We'll see you next Sunday night.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Bills?
Bills to pay.
Get it to pay here.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers and All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Back live, I feel like I lost weight and became mentally better from just having Holly on the show.
Yeah. Well,
oh my gosh.
She lost the weight of most of my individual kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't think I have a child, but one that weighs over what she's lost.
It's amazing.
Crazy.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Wow. Congratulations, Holly. MYLF Coaching, give it a shot. All right. Gene Farrar is here with me right now. As Kevin called him yesterday, Gene Farrier. And I call him Gene Farrar.
Right.
You know, Farrar sounds pretty fancy, almost French.
Right. But
Gene
I think
Farrar.
I was more correct, as it turns out,
You
with
were.
the name. Right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Apparently, the etymology of it actually
right.
comes more from that. So
Gene goes, I don't know. That's not even my real last name. I don't know what it is.
Stage name.
Gene, the dancing machine, is back with us here at the Zack Owen Show. Gene, when were you last here? It's been a while.
Last day of December, end of last year, yeah.
Almost 3 months.
I ended the last year. Now this time I'm ending winter.
Exactly.
See, I'm always bringing in new things.
Yeah, it's the end of something. Let's call Gene. So there we go. I love it. So what have you been up to for the last 3 months?
Oh, I've been playing around town, gonna, wherever I can.
Yeah.
Just mostly in enjoying retirement. The fine art of retirement is doing nothing very slowly. So
I love
I've
that.
been enjoying that a lot.
I love that. Yeah, you're exactly right. All right, well, let's just jump into the music here. We got to get some music in our life.
Well, I'm going to start with a Billy Joe Shaver song. You guys all know that he was a local guy.
Absolutely.
And I saw an interview with him on YouTube here a couple of months ago where he talked about his 8th grade education was concluded at La Vega here in Waco, which is where I went to high school.
Right.
And he had a homeroom teacher by the name of Mabel Legg. And those of you who ever went to La Vega, we all had her for senior English. And she didn't have him for English, but she had him for homeroom and believed that everybody should be busy. So she assigned him to write a poem one day.
Right.
And to shorten the story, he ended up having to write a second one because the first one she didn't believe he actually wrote.
Oh, it was too good.
And so when he brought the second one back in, she told him that you have a gift, that you need to pursue this gift. And according to him, that's what sent him down the road as a songwriter, was
That's
this
amazing.
teacher encouraging him. And
That's a great story. I love behind-the-scenes stories like that. Billy Joe Shaver, and I've always said this about him, writer, poet, actor, singer, all-around talent. What a great guy. Miss him.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. You're gonna wanna hold me just like I always told you. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around. Just like the songs I left behind me. I'm gonna live forever now. You fathers and you mothers, take care of one another. Please try to raise your children right. Don't let darkness take them. Don't make them feel forsaken. Just lead them safely to the light. When this old world is blown asunder and all the stars fall from the sky, remember someone really loves you. We'll live forever, you and I. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna cross that river. I'm gonna catch tomorrow now.
Good job.
Thank you.
I like that song. I guess I might have, I think the last time you were here, I told you the story about Billy Joe. The first time he was ever on the Zack and Jim show, he came in and, of course, had his denim shirt on and his cowboy hat. And he told the story. I honestly can't remember about his fingers, how he messed up his finger. I really don't remember that part of the story. But he you know, standing there talking to Billy Joe, it really hit me. I go, holy cow, this is Billy Joe Shaver. You know, you just didn't realize what amount of talent you had in that studio with me. You know, this guy wrote Old Chunk of Coal, and you know, you're just going, this is great. This is great, man.
He wrote so many songs that other people had a lot of commercial success
Correct.
with.
Other people, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure I could say he's my favorite singer, but I do love his music.
Yeah, you're right there. All right, Gene, let's keep it going, man. We love music here in the 9 o'clock hour. What are you going to do this time?
Actually, I'm going to do well, he didn't write it. It was written back in the 20s and 30s, a guy by the name of Cox, I think. But anyway, it's something Eric Clapton did.
Okay. Love it.
Once I lived a life of a millionaire, spent all my money, didn't have a care, took all my friends out for a mighty good time, bought bootleg whiskey, champagne, and wine. But when I began to fall so low, lost all my good friends, had no place to go. If I get my hands on a dollar again, I'm gonna squeeze it till that eagle grins. 'Cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one red penny. As far as friends, you ain't got any. But when you get back on your feet again, Lord, everybody wants to be your long-lost friend. I said it's strange, without a doubt, that nobody knows you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny. As far as friends, you won't find any. But when you get back on your feet again, Lord, everybody wants to be your long-lost friend. I said it's strange, without a doubt, that nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you when you're down and out.
Woo. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I know you'll appreciate this. So many times I have really young artists on and they don't know who I'm talking about, but I know you will appreciate this, Gene. It's time to look at country music singers that did something on this date in history, okay? We're gonna go back to 1961. Where were you in 1961?
Oh, gosh, I was in high school. No, I was still in junior high in 61.
Junior high, yeah. Marty Robbins, the great, was #1 on the country charts with Don't Worry About Me. Great song.
Great.
Marty Robbins. It was a chart topper. Stayed at number 1 for 10 weeks. Marty Robbins. 1972, Freddie Hart. Remember Freddie Hart and the Heartbeats was the name of his band.
Oh, I remember that.
Number 1 on the country charts with My Hang Up Is You. God, I remember that song. I played that a lot. Hart's second number 1 on the charts. In 2000, Dixie Chicks, their 5th studio album, Fly, was number 1. That was a big album, Fly, for them. 2010, Josh Turner, who I really like, was number 1 on the country charts with Why Don't We Just Dance? That's a good solution. Let's just dance. And in 2025, the Grand Ole Opry celebrated its 100th birthday with a 3-hour television concert to commemorate the birthday of the Grand Ole Opry. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And that's what we celebrate today. Let's take a commercial break, Kevin. We'll come back and we'll get more music. We'll do birthdays as well and more music from Gene. Stick around at the backyard.
If your AC is working overtime and your house still feels hot, maybe it's your old windows that are to blame. Worn seals, warped frames, and outdated glass can let hot air in and cool air out. Beat the Texas heat. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for a cooler home and lower energy bill. 0% financing is available with your good credit.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. NALGENE.com.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. NordVPN.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. We aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit OpenGOAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at auraorganic.com.
WhyPersonalLoans.com. Request a loan anytime. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like. Actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. Visit propmoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
Back live at the backyard, Gene Farrar's here. And Gene, I'm pretty sure you know my friend, musician J.D. Hicks. J.D. is going through the battle of his life right now with cancer. And he's such a nice guy and a great musician. We're having a benefit. There's going to be a benefit this coming Sunday, March 22nd. And it's going to be at the Rockies Roadhouse, which is over in Lacey Lakeview. Your stomping grounds kind of over in that area.
Yeah.
It's going to be Sunday from noon to 5.
I'm playing that about.
Are you really?
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be there. I think Steve Dansby is going to be there.
Yeah, I know. Steve.
And I'm going to make a big effort to make it over there. But anyway, there's going to be silent and live auction. We talked about the music. There'll be a pool tournament, a gun raffle, a bake sale. So lots of things for our friend J.D. Hicks this Sunday, noon to 5 at Rockies in Lacey Lakeview. Make sure you head over there. All right, Gene, let's play another song, buddy. What do you got this time?
You know, you can't play in Texas without doing a Willie song.
You're exactly right.
And so I didn't do that. I got told last time I should play a Willie song, and I didn't. So this time I'm going to make up for it. I guess it's really a Fred Rose song, but Willie made it pretty famous. And
okay.
In the twilight glow, I'll see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Love is like a dying ember, when only memories remain. Through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again through the land that knows no parting. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
Woo!
Thank you, Willie, for such a great song.
I bet we're talking about Billy Joe. I bet Billy Joe and Willie have some stories over the years that we have no clue about.
I bet you're right. I'd love to sit and listen to him be fly on the wall, though.
Oh, me too. Oh, my gosh. All right, Gene, when's your birthday?
Mine is, today I'm wishing my grandson's second birthday.
What's his name?
Oliver.
Hey, Oliver. Happy
He's
birthday.
Up in Colorado. So.
Yeah, that's great. What part of Colorado?
He lives in Arvada. That's up near Boulder.
Yeah.
North of Denver.
And Gene, what month is your birthday?
April.
Okay, so that's right around the corner.
Yep.
Gene's going to turn 50.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He'll be eligible for AARP.
Pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It won't be long. He's looking at.
How about 77?
77. That's great, man. Well, happy birthday to you. You look great. You do great.
Considering the shape, considering what I'm working with.
Yes. Yes. That's what I say. All right, let's do some celebrity birthdays. These are people that are born on this date. 1947, Glenn Close, the famous actress, was born. Of course, Fatal Attraction, one of the big movies you'll always remember her from. 1955, Bruce Willis, who everybody knows Bruce Willis, Die Hard, et cetera, but going through a terrible, terrible type of Alzheimer type. Oh, it's just robs your body. It's crazy. Happy birthday, Bruce. 1958, Andy Reid, legendary NFL coach, Kansas City Chiefs. 1977, Eben Moss Bachrach.
Yep.
Bachrach. He's an actor, the Bear Girls, the Punisher series, the Bear and the Girl. I recognize the picture now that you pull it up there.
Yeah, have you seen the series The Bear about the kitchen and everything?
No.
Okay. It's strenuous, we'll say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to have some time to decompress and maybe not watch a whole. No, it's hard to binge, we'll say. But yeah.
1977, Jorma Taccone. Comedian, actor, Saturday Night Live, digital shorts, The Lonely Island.
Yeah, you know Andy Samberg did the digital shorts, right?
Yeah.
He is part of The Lonely Island, his band, Andy Samberg's band that did all those, yeah.
1980, Theo Vaughn. He's famous for his podcasting.
And
I watch once in a while. I'll click on and catch Theo. 1981, producer Kevin.
Yeah.
No, not our Kevin. It's your birthday?
Yeah, it's my birthday.
Oh, my God. Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I like it to be a surprise. I don't like to tell myself.
There he is right there.
Yep.
Producer Kevin is here. Renaissance Man, The Zack Owen Show, Matt Mosley Show, All Indiana Sports, and Mr. Bible Teacher. He's got many hats that he carries with him, Gene. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
81, just a baby, Kevin.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I don't feel that, but that's all right.
1988, Clayton Kershaw, three-time World Series champion pitcher, three-time Cy Young Award winner with the Dodgers.
Only ever the Dodgers, which is rare in sports, but I guess more appropriate in baseball.
Sure. Local birthdays, I want to say happy birthday to a friend of mine. I hadn't seen him in a while. Great guy. Man, if you want a friend, he's one of the best friends you could have. Pat Field. Pat, happy birthday to you. Have a great day. Brady Taylor. Looky here, old Brady. Happy birthday, Brady. Daphne Pajeska. Misty Bishnell. Chance Frenzel. Could be Frenzel. Jason Turner is having a birthday. Brady Garrick. Jennifer Newton having a birthday today. Happy birthday. Make it a special day. Enjoy your day. All right, Gene. It's time to go back and play another song, buddy.
All right.
What do you want to play this time?
I'm really fond of Texas musicians. I did the one that wasn't, but this is one by Blaze Foley, which some people might not have. He's been gone a long time, but he wrote a lot of good music too. It's called Picture Cards. Didn't try to fall in love with you. Tried everything that I could do to keep from falling, like I've done so many times. I tried to wash it all away with everything and every day. All the times spend with you. I saw daylight in your eyes. I saw daylight in your eyes.
can tell. Never seen a wishing well. Held all the things it's supposed to hold, but who knows? Like to say, but I can't say. Picture cards can't picture you, but I see you like you are when I just close my eyes. Time will come and time will go. Can I believe all the things I know? Been doing it a long time. I guess I can again. Winner draw, no chance to lose. Picture cards can't picture you, but I can see you like you are when I just close my eyes. I see daylight in your eyes. I see daylight in your eyes. Thank you, thank you. It's a pretty
Good
song.
job. What's the name of that one?
Picture cards can't picture you.
I love that. That's a pretty song.
It's a pretty song. Blaze Foley wrote some real pretty songs. Now, he wrote some pretty bizarre songs, too.
Yeah.
Lived an unusual lifestyle, shall we say.
Wow.
Lived
Pretty
in a
song.
tree house outside Austin for a while.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get some more music from Gene. We'll check in with sports in just a minute. But before we jump into the commercial break, I want to talk to you about my friends at Bumblebee. Bumblebee Waco Temple. Whether you're looking for shades, blinds, shutters, curtains, whatever it might be, window covers, all falls under that. Bumblebee Blinds, check them out online, bumblebeeblinds.com. Have one of their design consultants meet with you, come out, check out your home, and get you some new blinds, some new curtains before summertime gets around. Change that up. Bumblebee Blinds. Tell them you heard about it right here on the Zack Owen Show. Commercial break time. Back live at the Backyard after this.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems. Care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
Is your Mac running slow? Mac Booster 8 is your all-in-one solution to clean up 20 types of junk files. Get your Mac running like new again with Mac Booster 8. Visit macboost.net today.
Finding a sleep sack that my baby likes has been a struggle. The sleep sack from Joy is a major upgrade.
It is all natural eucalyptus, which is breathable and hypoallergenic.
Welcome to Kit Bag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, for true football passion, think Kit Bag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's KITBAG.com. Kit Bag.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
At MapIFL, we believe in celebrating your journey. Our unique personalized products are designed to boost your confidence. From custom home decor to meaningful gifts, we help you cherish the memories that make you who you are. Visit mapifl.com and start celebrating your story today.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, secure and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. us.muc-off.com.
Unlock a world of convenience with MYLF, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. MYLFbox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com.
God, I really am getting old, aren't I?
All right. We're back.
Hey, we're back live. Look who's here. Kevin's here to tell us about, because Cam has this other job. What's up with that?
Yeah. Well, he let me know ahead of time.
Right.
That he's also not going to be here Monday, Tuesday. It's fine.
What are we going to do with this guy?
I got it. We're
okay.
good.
Kevin's going to tell us what's going on in sports. I know March Madness is that's the big news.
Yes, it is the big news. It starts today, 11:40-ish is the first tip-off, and it kind of starts a little staggered. But man, in the middle of the afternoon during the Matt Mosley show, it's going to be like this game, that game, this game, that game, this game, all over the place. Little die down, a little around dinner, and pick back up, and it'll go until after. So it'll be over 12 hours straight of college basketball. The last of the Final Four was yesterday, and of those Final Four, there were two HBCU, historical black colleges, universities, and both of them got their first ever tournament wins.
Really?
Yes. So the Bisons that we talked about yesterday.
Yeah, Howard.
And then yesterday it was the Texas Prairie View A&M down north of Houston.
Yeah.
So they got their first win yesterday as well. So very good for all of that stuff.
Yep.
And then NFL free agency is still going on, right? So
what's the latest on the old Max Crosby thing?
It looks like he's going to stay at the Raiders. The Raiders still had plenty of cap room. They just don't get the picks that they were going to get. But they kept building their team. Looks like they're going to
keep it.
They're going to have a pretty good team around what's probably going to be their rookie quarterback in Fernando Mendoza. But I saw a funny stat that from the start of NFL free agency until the draft last year, there were 15 trades that happened.
Wow.
This year, already, just a week into it, there have already been 18 trades.
Oh, wow. So lots more.
And there is a proposal coming up is the NFL meeting with the owners. There's a proposal from the Browns that much more like the NBA, you can trade picks up to 5 years out.
Wow.
Right now it's 3 years, right? So you could trade a pick now for 2028 draft.
Right.
But they're proposing you can go
5 years out.
And so the thought is more picks available, more trades will happen, and just livens things up. So there you go. As if it wasn't hard enough to keep up with the players on your team.
I was going to say that. I mean, whose job is it? Who we're going to draft 3 years from now? 5 years. Holy
You flip. I mean, if you don't pay attention like we do in the offseason, then you flip on the TV in September. You're like, what happened to the team? I don't recognize any of these guys, much like you did. And it's going to be
first of the year with the Cowboys. I looked at the Cowboys and go, what team is this? I don't know any of them.
And it's going to be the same for the Cowboys because the Cowboys got rid of a whole bunch of their defensive line to save some money for what? I don't know because they haven't spent any, but we'll see.
Unbelievable.
Jerry said that he's going to break the bank. He's going to, what did he say? He's going to dip into his future money.
Yeah.
His future, as if that is much of a future anyway.
Yeah.
And he hasn't done much of anything.
All right. So looking ahead, when does the March Madness all come to a head? What's the date?
I believe it is April 6th.
So it can't be March Madness. It becomes April Madness.
Right. It's the first first Monday in April is the national championship game.
Okay.
The big days are today and tomorrow. That's where you get over 12 hours of nonstop college basketball, and that's where you're going to see like the 14 seed beat a 3 seed, and you never saw it coming, and that's what's going to bust everybody's bracket.
All right, Kevin with the sports. We'll back tomorrow probably, unless Cam decides to get out of bed and do his job and so forth. But that's a look at sports. Before we get back into music, I want to talk to you about my friends over at Allen Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, where right now, if deals were fireworks, Kevin, then their whole sky would be lit up with the spring selling event that's going on. It's crazy over there. How about this? A 2026 Ram 1500 Lone Star now combines, are you ready? 4.9% for 84 months. And also you get the $5,250 back. Check them out, AllenSamuelsDCJ.com. Come by. Let's be friends here in Waco. Gene Farrar is here from what we would call, were you an official 05er or were you outside the 05?
No, I was in Belmead.
Yeah, you were an 05er. And you were telling me you also have a home in Colorado.
Yes, that's really where I spend most of my time.
Yeah?
Anymore.
Does it?
I just come down here for get out of the cold in the winter.
Yeah, yeah.
I've gotten too old to shovel snow.
So you said it's overlooks a valley, got you a hot tub and a back porch. You sit out there. And what I was going to ask is, where this is, does it get really cold and a lot of snow?
We don't get a lot of snow, but it does get really cold. We're right in a narrow valley with the Continental Divide on the west side, and that's where the weather comes in, and it kind of blows across us and dumps on the other side.
Okay.
They call where we live the banana belt, but so we don't.
Now, why do they call it that?
Because it's actually we have much better weather than the towns around us.
Okay.
But our bananas will freeze, very, very much so. So it does get cold. We just don't typically get as much snow as Leadville and Aspen and the other towns that are close to us.
Right. What's the closest city that we would recognize the name?
Well, we're right between Leadville, if you've ever heard that, and Salida. We're just over the pass from Aspen. Beautiful pass to drive over, Independence Pass. And then about 2 hours from Colorado Springs, 2.5 hours from Denver.
Got it. When are you heading back? What's the...
about the middle of May, something like that. And I'll probably take a circuitous route back.
Yeah.
I've come down in a motorhome and stay.
Yeah. In the old RV there, Clark. All right. Well, let's get back into a song. What do you want to do for us now?
Well, I thought I would do a song. It was a bluegrass band called Hot Rise. I don't know if they're still around anymore, but they had an alter ego band called Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers.
Red Knuckles.
And so this is a song they recorded. It was originally recorded back in the 30s or 40s, 50s maybe, by Milton Brown and the Brownies from down here in Texas, but they wouldn't let them play it much on the radio. It's not a bad song or anything. I wouldn't introduce that.
Okay.
But anyway. Called The Blues Ain't Nothing But a Good Man Feeling Bad.
Oh, the blues ain't nothing. The blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad. Yeah, the blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad. That must have been the kind of blues I had. Yonder comes that old train coming down the track. Yonder comes that old train coming down the track. That taking me away and I ain't never coming back. I got a gal in Houston, a gal in Houston, and a gal in San Antonio. I got a gal in Houston and a gal in San Antonio. I got a gal in, make a good man leave his home. Well, I'm going to Cowtown, I'm going to Cowtown just to get my ham bone boiled. Yes, I'm going to Cowtown just to get my ham bone boiled. 'Cause these mountain women don't let my ham bone boil. Oh, the blues ain't nothing, the blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad. Yeah, the blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad. Must have been the kind of blues I had. Thank you. Thank you.
The old ham bone. I like those songs. Those are great. Who was the writer? Do you remember?
Hot Rise was the band.
Yeah.
And then their alter ego was Red Knuckles and the Trailblazers.
Red Knuckles.
They were a real good bluegrass band. They probably still around.
Yeah. Back when I was in radio years ago, well, there used to be, of course, there were all these characters, and most of them were rednecks, and anyway, there was one syndicated, and we never ran him, but his name was Red Neckerson.
Excuse me?
Red Neckerson.
Oh, okay. I see what they did there.
And he would tell stories and was funny, but Red, so that's a good one, Red. All right, here's the deal. I want to talk to you before we wrap her up here in just a second about Patient First Direct Primary Care, where if you have you been under the weather any this year, Gene?
Oh, just working with arthritis, getting shot.
That's what happens when we get old, right?
Yeah.
And that's funny because when I went for my back, he says, "Yeah, there's some arthritis, but that's." Okay, you're old, so you're supposed to have that. Okay, thanks, Doc. But anyway, if you have you got the flu, maybe you come down with a stomach virus, whatever it might be, and you need to get in to see the doctor fast, and especially a doctor's office that puts the patient first. Well, that's why you need to try my friends over at Patient First Direct Primary Care. That's Dr. Allison. He's out on Highway 84 in the Bear Ridge area there. It's PA Mark Roberts. Call this number, set an appointment up, or you can just drop in. 863-8741. 863-8741. Online, patientfirstdirect.com. Pretty incredible. They put the patient first.
What a concept. What a concept.
I want to say thanks to Holly Harris, MYLF Coaching, MYLF. MYLF Coaching Amazing story of losing over 300 pounds, and that's crazy. I'm having trouble losing 15 pounds. Whew. But thank her for coming in and talking about MYLF coaching. Tomorrow on the show, the manager from The Will. You know The Will?
Yeah, I love The Will.
On the other side of the lake out there. It's a great place, great music, great food, just a great time out there at The Will. It is going to be Tina McCrate will be here. Could be pronounced McCrate, but I'm going to go with McCrate.
All right.
Tina will be here to talk about The Will. And then music is going to be, they've been here before.
Okay.
Maroon Monday.
Oh, right.
Maroon Monday.
Oh,
but they'll be here on a Friday.
Right, but you weren't here when they were
I was
here.
not here the last time they were here.
You were in Mexico.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're quadruplets, but only 3 of them are in the band.
Okay.
So the other one, I guess, I don't know what he does. He still goes to school.
Right.
But they play, that's the horn. They do a horn trio.
Nice.
So I can't say brass because there's a woodwind in there, but
Okay.
yeah. So get ready to get horny
I'm
tomorrow.
excited. So tomorrow, The Will be here the 8 o'clock hour, and Maroon Monday will be here in the 9 o'clock hour live at the Backyard. And tomorrow is the first day of spring.
Yes, the day after my birthday. Yeah.
The day after your birthday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your birthday, too.
I will do my best.
Do you have anything special planned, Kevin?
It is a crazy day of transporting a lot of kids, different places, and
Right.
things like that, and then trying to watch March Madness. And so I'm going to I wish for the same thing every year for my birthday, and that's, hey, kids, just leave me alone and let me rest.
Watch basketball.
And every year they don't get me what I want.
Well, this is the year, Kevin.
Okay.
I talked to them earlier.
Okay.
They're making an incredible 4-course meal for you tonight.
Okay.
Great food lined up. They're going to have your chair ready to watch the game in silence. So
That's great.
This is going to be the best birthday ever.
Yes.
Let me know how that works out.
Yeah, we'll
tomorrow's
see.
show. Gene Farrar is our guest today. Gene, always a pleasure having you on the show.
Thanks for letting me come.
I love it. Maybe this coming summer you might send me a note and say, hey, Zach, why don't you come up here to Colorado and hang out on the back porch and drink coffee? We could do our show from up there, couldn't we?
Yeah, we could do it.
Do you have internet at your house, your cabin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
Yep.
It's
Perfect.
done. But thank you so much. Always a pleasure having you on the show.
It's always my pleasure, too. Thanks for having me.
Do you have any shows or anything that's in the area that's coming up?
Well, I'm doing that JD's benefit on Sunday, and then Uncle Worms on the 5th of April.
Oh, cool. I love out there. That's a great place. Uncle Worms. Good food. All right, so this Sunday at Rockies in Lacey Lakeview, you can see Steve Dansby, you can see Gene, and I bet there's some others that will show up for J.D. Hicks. So try to make it out there, will you? All right, Gene, let's wrap it up. One more song, buddy. Take us out.
Okay, well.
Oh, by the way, miss you, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow morning on the show.
I mentioned this song a while ago, so I'll just do it. Now if I had money, tell you what I'd do. Go downtown, buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Oh, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Now the girl I love stole her from a friend. He got lucky, stole her back again, 'cause she heard he had a Mercury. Oh, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. Well, hey there, woman, looking so fine, riding round in your Mercury 49, oh, crazy about a Mercury. Yeah, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road.
my love. My baby went out, didn't stay long. Bought herself a Mercury, come cruising back home, 'cause she's crazy about a Mercury. Yeah, she's crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise up and down the road. Well, if I had money, tell you what I'd do. I'd go downtown and buy a Mercury or two. I'm crazy about a Mercury. Yeah, I'm crazy about a Mercury. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down the road. I'm gonna buy me a Mercury and cruise it up and down